Welcome to another episode of the Metal Roundup. Normally, we'd catch up on a bunch of details going on recently in the metal scene, but it's only been a week or so since we've hung out, and actually we've got a special game we're going to play today instead. We are going to rank, in order from best to worst, Sleep Token's discography of songs. Now, obviously, when we say worst, like, Sleep Token's worst, to me, is still fucking great songs. But for drama, they're worst. We'll be ranking them. We're going to each do this individually. We have 10 minutes to do this. We've not ranked them yet. This is what we're going to do live, stressfully, in like total panic. And then we'll see what the average score was among us. And cumulatively, what does the Metal Roundup think of the best Sleep Token songs to the least best? That's what we're going to do here. Before we get to that, though, a quick recap, I suppose. It's been a week since we last caught up. We last spoke when it was just before the Architects album. That is now out. I thought it was pretty delicious overall. What did you I saw your thoughts to it, I suppose, lads. But that seems to be kind of the consensus. Although Drew's got a very splintery arse because of the fence that he's on about it. How are you feeling now, Drew?
Yeah, I mean, I think because there's always a bit of a fog when it first comes out. You're kind of like, are these going to be my thoughts in a week because it's so fresh? But I think I'm pretty happy with what I said. Obviously, I'm not going to go through all the finer details and stuff, but I thought it was brilliant. Like, I mean, if any other band released the album, I think I would be absolutely head over heels for it, to be honest. But yeah, there is that part of me that is, it's impossible to not like look back on their discography and their catalog and have built such a relationship. And this is only over a short period of time with me. I've only been listening to them for like a couple of years, but even in that amount of time, I've like just developed this like feeling towards Architects that I feel really just feels quite hollow in their new stuff. It's great music, don't get me wrong, but you know, I can't help but compare the emotion, the raw emotion that comes from a lot of their other stuff. So yeah, that was kind of where I sat. I don't really look at them as this kind of like Bring Me the Horizon style band. Even just their like aesthetic to me just sits weird when I see them. Like, I don't know, it's a weird one, but yeah.
I hear you.
Burp.
Yeah. So when I heard it, actually, no, I'll say a hot take. This is what I'll do because I love hot takes. How should I word this? No, okay. I like this album more on first listen than Holy Hell. I'm not saying it's better, but I actually think I enjoy this record more than Holy Hell. I think it's the best record that they've written. Oh, I just said it. It's the best record that they've written since Tom's passing. I think it has the energy because the most creativity in a more focused package, because the other albums I felt like were just like creative in a bunch of different ways, but this one was just much more, let's be heavy, let's be catchy, this is how we do it, kind of like Bring Me the Horizon, right? But I don't know, I liked it a lot more. I felt like the songwriting was a lot more interesting for me.
Yeah, I suppose it doesn't really have lulls in it as such. I think every song had a bit of energy or interest to it. Like some of I thought in the middle were a little bit more along the generic side of things, but not a bad way. I think the songs were still decent. I think on first list, Holy Hell, I thought was pretty excellent. But this was, it was packed full of energy and interest. It was pretty fiery. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's interesting because I haven't gone back and watched my initial thoughts on Holy Hell because to me, I just have that on such a like pedestal at the moment. But when I look back and just judging a book by its cover and looking at my thumbnail for Holy Hell, I'm like properly not impressed by the looks of it. Like, well, I fucking love that. That's my second favorite Architects album behind All Our Gods. But I'm looking at my thumbnail and I'm like, who is this guy? So maybe I need to see what my thoughts were at the time.
Drew
so maybe
is trying to figure out what he thought about an album based on looking at a thumbnail of his face that he chose for it. That's not how you remember an album.
I love Holy Hell. Like, my current thoughts on Holy Hell is that it's my second favorite Architects album. Right. When I look at the thumbnail, I'm like, I don't remember what my initial thoughts were, but I must have not liked it based on my thumbnail, or I was just trying to piss people off. I don't know, but I'm like, I'm looking at the thumbnail and I'm proper just not impressed. I'm like, how? But so maybe to Burp's point, he found that this album was better than Holy Hell on the first listen. So maybe just it doesn't have the same impact on a first listen because maybe I didn't think it was that great either on a first listen. I don't know. I'll have to go back and check my video, but yeah.
Yeah, I definitely have the hot take though. Like since I've been following them for years and a lot of people were jumping on board during All Our Gods and Holy Hell. A lot of people really loved Holy Hell, and I'm just like, the songwriting just kind of took a step back for me especially from their old stuff. But like, I don't know, the new record when starting off with Elegy, that song is awesome. Like it's like one of the best intros that the band has ever written, and just I don't know, the rest of the songs kept the momentum. Second half of the record is not as strong as the first half. I thought Chandelier was actually probably one of the weakest songs on it, if not the weakest. I might actually say that too. And I know some people really like it, but the auto-tune...
Some people have said it's their favorite one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it didn't really hit as hard for me somehow. I thought the rest of the record was really, really fucking excellent. I thought, was it Broken Mirror was an excellent song. Really, really good.
Evil Eyes, I think, is really solid as well. I love that.
Who sings that song that goes like, Chandelier?
Sia?
It kind of gives me that kind of vibes.
Yeah.
That song fucks. That's a good song.
Yeah, that's a fun karaoke song that I'll never get it right.
But yeah, good. Architects did good. It's a fucking solid,
good.
I think it's a
record.
solid album, yeah. I have it as my like fourth favorite album from Architects, which is pretty fucking decent.
Yeah, you snubbed Hollow Crown, bro.
Yeah, oh man, the fucking responses. It's like, people don't understand the idea of something being subjective. It's insane. It was more just on like Instagram and like TikTok and shit. On the YouTube video, because people are like sitting down and listening to your thoughts and your processes behind things. Whereas on TikTok, people just see a clip for 4 seconds and they're like, bro, like, there's 11 albums. Some of them have to be left out, and there's a lot of solid albums. So like, there's going to be people that are pissed off no matter what way you do it. So
same thing happened to me with the podcast that I did with the Discog Discourse, where like I ranked Count Your Blessings from Bring Me the Horizon as their worst album. And people like, comments on Instagram and TikTok are just like, you guys are normies and all this stuff. But on the YouTube, everyone's like totally cool with it.
yeah,
It's part of the fun.
Yeah. It is always mind-blowing to me that people are way more confident to be absolute arseholes on Instagram when it's usually like their personal accounts. And it's like, you are that person. I can see you and your family and where you live. It's like, why are you being a freak? But then on YouTube, it's like you have this like hidden identity and like just username 144, and they're like way more tame. And I'm like, what the fuck is the logic behind that?
Not gonna lie.
Drew's asking for really horrible comments on YouTube. That's what, right? That's what you want?
Yeah, like up your game, YouTube. What's going on?
On, you guys gotta admit, every time, do you ever look at a comment from Instagram that's like a hater, and then you just see that profile and you can't help but laugh? Like, you're like, oh my god, of course you're the one commenting. It's just like,
yeah, because it's like they're coming at you, and then it's like, right, hold on a minute, let me get the magnifying glass out here, and then you want to respond, Ronnie. And you're like, okay, hold on a minute, I'm wasting my fucking time here, and this
I
is
don't
what
even
they want.
click because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
but it doesn't matter who's saying negative stuff. It's like whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, you're missing out. Some of the profiles are hilarious.
I just don't need it. Pointless. Now, is there any other interesting spicy news in the last week or so we should talk about music-wise?
Spirit Box, Whitechapel, and Imminence are all
yeah.
dropping albums tomorrow, but this is like, we're recording this on a Thursday, so we're not talking about it. But yeah, a lot of stuff happening in the next coming days.
Yeah, tomorrow's busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Busy.
Well, we're about to get busy. We're going to have 10 minutes to rank some fucking how best to worst Sleep Token songs. And this is going to be our individual I mean, you can decide to rank them however you want. The ones you think are the best representation of whatever Sleep Token is for you, or just your favorites. Kind of up to you. And then we'll see how we balance it out at the end, because there's going to be an automatic average amongst these spreadsheets that we're going to be flicking through here. And you can play along with this as well. We're going to share in the description a link to a spreadsheet you can use. Make a copy of that. Rank yourself in order your favorite songs by Sleep Token and listen along and see how close or how far apart you are to our collective picks. So this includes Take Me Back to Eden, This Place Will Become Your Tomb, Sundowning, obviously. Also the 1 and 2 EPs. Also the Is It Really You and Hey Ya covers, because they were official releases, and The Way That You Were and Jaws. And we're going to I haven't thought about this. I don't know how to do this. And I'm sure as soon as I finish this, I will regret my decisions.
Yeah.
So
there's no way of actually getting a list that you're going to be happy with even in the next week. You know, it's just going to be, it changes all the time. But there's 46 songs. I think that's worth noting as well. So there's a lot of music to try and, you know, decipher which one is actually the number one spot.
Yeah, we'll be splitting some hairs here. But hopefully 10 minutes will be enough time, but also not enough time, and we can just kind of get into it. Are you gentlemen ready?
Yes.
I think so. Not really, but sure.
Okay.
Ready.
Our time starts now.
Oh, fuck. Okay, shit. All right.
It's definitely a lot easier to go through the best then
Yeah.
ranking the worst is tough.
Yeah.
I'm
but I guess
hoping that's a problem for future Steve. I've got some hot takes.
I've got some brain damage clearly because I can't remember half of these fucking songs. Into fractions. That's a banger.
Fuck.
That song sucks. It goes there.
I want to know which one that was. 19 seconds.
Look, it is what it is. Sue me. I'm not even convinced by my own list.
Well, the good news is we'll look at the average is what we'll actually. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Cooked.
1. Lock them in.
They're locked in. Let's go.
I've
We're
never
locked
been
in.
less locked in ever. Fuck.
Okay, now I have access to the sheet where it's all averaged.
Fox. Oh shit! Yeah, we have the actual average, so it's not really on me then. It's a combined effort. Happy days. I thought you were gonna like slag me for my list.
Hang on, I need to refresh the
It's
sheet.
our list now.
All right, so what we're going to do is let's look at the bottom 5, what we're calling the worst Sleep Token songs as a collective, which it feels wrong to say.
People are going to get so mad about that.
People are going to get tilted. Now, I'm going to go from 5th worst to worst, and this is the average between our scores. So according to us as a collective, the 5th worst Sleep Token song is Do You Wish That You Loved Me? What's interesting about that is that in my list, that was number 25 out of 46. I really like that song. I think that's a good song.
43 out of 46 for me.
Oh, goddamn.
46.
I just launched
46.
Oh, the same?
46.
Oh no, so you put a bottom out 43.
I
just
it is
launched it in there.
it's my least favorite Sleep Token song. And it's like, yeah, I agree with you, Steve. It's still decent, but in terms of music, but in terms of Sleep Token's catalog, that's
I love it. It's
very
jaunty.
bottom.
I'm
It
just more
feels
surprised
bad,
that
but
you were able to like pick out a spot for 26. Like you actually had to put effort into putting that in the 26th spot. Whereas I just like, I know my top 20 and then everything else is just wherever it landed.
yeah,
I didn't go, I think it's my 26th. It's just that's how it shook out after who are my
Right, okay,
favorites.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. All right. So 5th worst as a collective, Do You Wish That You Loved Me? That's damning of a new song.
So that's the worst Sleep Token song, apparently.
According to you.
No, is that the 5th worst?
That's the 5th to worst.
42nd?
Not the worst. That is number 42.
It's the 42. It's the 42nd.
Oh,
best song.
okay.
Yeah.
It's the
At number
42nd
40
best song. Let's be positive.
Yeah. At number 43, I saved that one from being worse. At number 43, 4th worst is Fields of Elation off of the one EP.
I don't even remember that song.
That might be part of why it's perhaps low. But also, I think it's decent, but it was quality, but they hadn't found their footing as yet, I think, perhaps.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, so, I mean, where was it on yours?
I had it on 29. So
Okay, yeah.
41 for me. But I don't remember that song. I need to go back in their discography at some point.
I just like the word elation when he sings that. I don't know. There's something satisfied about that.
I think I had second last for me. Number 44, 3rd worst, also from the same EP, When the Bow Breaks,
Yeah,
which is a pleasant song. I really like it, but it's just there's so much heat in the other songs. Like
you said, they're starting to find their footing. It's like, yeah, it'd be crazy if we put these at the top.
Where did you guys have that?
I had that one at 44, so like third worst
okay.
myself, actually.
Burp?
30.
At 42.
Okay. All right.
Oh, okay.
Now
You
we're into
really
the-
don't like the one EP, Drew.
I just contributed to this bottom 5 here. Like, I'm just all of my thing. I'm just
the
dragging
EPs.
everything down.
All right. The 2nd worst song, The Way That You Were, which I had high-ish. I put that in 30 seconds. Like, it's nice. I really like that vibe.
Yeah, it's not bad. Again,
But I rarely think I really want to put that one on.
exactly. That's the thing. Like, It's like a good song on its own, but like in terms of their catalog, it's 42 for me.
Yeah, it's my 44th favorite Sleep Token song. Let's be positive here, lads.
Of 46. All right, and we're on to the worst song, which isn't a surprise, to be honest. It is Hey Ya, is our ranked worst. I think that was my least favorite one. I think it's beautiful and interesting. It's just a bit odd to have Sleep Token doing Hey Ya. I don't know. It never completely settled in for me as something that made sense.
Yeah. I like the novelness to it. Like I don't know. I like the original Outcast version. So
yeah, great song.
I think one reason why I like it is people who aren't into Sleep Token but know the Outcast song, like, listen to this version. Like, oh, that's different. And so maybe it has that kind of appeal. But where did I put it? I can't even find this massive list. Oh, it was 38.
Okay.
Yeah.
Defending it.
I'm defending it, but yeah, it's last place.
I can see if there's any surprises in the bottom 20 or so.
Yeah, I had it at my 45th spot. So again, I've just massively dragged it down.
Well, we're going to do a top 20 from here.
Yeah.
But I will call out that from the most recent album, the only song that did not make the top 20, except for Do You Wish That You Loved Me, was Are You Really Okay?
Ooh, okay.
That's going to ruffle some feathers, I think.
I think that one flies under the radar a little bit. That's a Feels or Reels track.
I put that one pretty low. On my list, that's 41.
Fucking hell. Oh, are we doing this right now? Am I gonna tell you where mine is?
No. We'll get to that.
Okay.
But you can say you disagree.
Well, for Are You Really Okay, though? Or
actually, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, we can do. Yeah, where was your
top 20, right?
Yeah, we're doing top 20. So Are You Really Okay
sure,
was 25 for me.
Oh shit! I had mine at 13.
Okay, yeah. There we are.
Am I happy with that?
Are you okay?
Can't change it.
Are you really okay, Drew?
Apparently not. No,
Yeah,
compared to
apparently.
you. Anyway, fucking hell. Right, well, that song is beautiful. I really enjoy that song. It just
It is.
it's a cover, man.
The lyrics are damn.
They're heavy. They're heavy.
heavy.
That's why I like it. I didn't really like it when I first heard it, and then I think, you know, when you're just like editing a clip for so long on TikTok or some shit, and you just keep listening to the song, I was like, this song is fucking beautiful, and it just kind of sunk in that way.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
I like that song.
Another surprise that's just out of the top 20 is Gods off of Sundowning, which is their first like absolute heavy heater from start to finish. Well, there is a lull in the middle of it. But yeah, I had Gods in my top 20. That was 17 for me.
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
Burp.
yeah, 27. I like.
Ooh, let's fucking go. 27.
Oh,
as
yeah,
well.
baby,
My
let's
God,
go.
let's fucking go, man. Ooh.
Take that, Steve.
Nice.
That's good.
27.
All right. Number 20, Aqua Regia. How do
Okay.
we feel? How do we feel?
Okay. How do we go about this? Do we just like say what our number was, or will we go around in an orderly fashion?
Yeah, I had mine much lower. I had it at 30.
Okay.
Okay.
It's fine. It's a fine
22.
song. I like it. 22.
22 for me. They've got a good discography. I just put it 22.
Wow. So this is one I liked more. I put it in 16.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. It's got like a little bit of Elton John piano solo, and then like a
Aqua.
Ed Sheeran kind of clean bridge too. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's a
That
fun
was like-
song.
That was like the first. Was that the first single? Well, that came out as a single, right?
It did. It was
And
like
it was the first one that was kind of like, whoa.
It was more
was the first
prog
chilled
rocky.
one.
Yeah. More,
Yeah, compared to the other ones, it was the first one that was kind of divisive. I think it was like people were a little bit on the fence about that one. I think compared
Yeah,
to the other
'cause
ones.
Granite had the breakdown, so this
Yeah,
one
yeah.
was like pure, just like piano.
it went
yeah.
Chokehold, then The Summoning, then Granite, and then I think it was Aqua Regia.
Yep. And then
Yeah.
Do You Wish That You Love Me, and then Taking It Back to Eden.
Yeah.
Now, number 19, The Apparition. I think that's fine as a song. I it's not nowhere near my favorite. I must have had that lowish. I put that one number 42.
Ooh,
Frick, dude. What are you doing?
Drew, right? Like, what the? Okay, Drew, hold up.
Shit.
I had The Apparition number 14.
I had it at number 8.
Oh, yeah, Steve.
42. Get out, Steve.
Because I think, like, I don't know, I'm sort of over songs about ghosts and like why you never hear the app. I don't know, I'm just kind of like, thematically, I don't think it's particularly interesting. And the song itself is good because it's Sleep Token, but it's like,
Drew, don't you find the song super badass?
Yes. Fucking 42. That's insane. What did you have over it? I don't even want to know what you had over it because there's only like you have had their entire discography over it essentially. That's insane.
I had the two EP I've had over that song. All of the songs on that EP.
Wow. Yeah. Apparition's a banger, man.
Look, we'll let the people decide if Steve is valid for that one.
Roast me in the comments. Yeah. Go for it.
No, I'm sure there'll be a few people that agree with you, Steve.
We'll see. Okay, number 18 is Bloodsport off of Sundowning.
Oh, that was actually my number 18.
Oh, look at you! You're the average of all.
So apparently, I'm very average.
Yeah.
I also had it at 18. Let's fucking go.
Oh, there we go.
Sorry,
Drew. What did you do?
25, but I don't really. I don't know. I don't think I can really even recall that song. I know everyone loves that song, but
I think it hits different live.
Yeah, I know everyone was like waiting for it to be played live, and but yeah, I mean, to be honest, I didn't really look because I didn't remember it too much. I didn't look at it and be like, "This needs to be here." I just said, "I know that's a popular song. I'll leave it in the middle somewhere."
Drew, did you not get emotional at Wembley when they were singing it?
But the thing is, I don't know the lyrics to it, so it was kind of like null and void to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Of course,
yeah,
because he wasn't singing.
Yeah.
Well, he was a little.
Yeah. So it kind of went over my head, to be honest.
This next one might be controversial because people will probably think this should be higher.
Oh.
And I might be at fault for this.
Oh, let's see.
At number 17, Atlantic.
Get out. Wait, what did you have at, Steve? Because that must be fucking low if you have that at 17.
I had Atlantic down at 26.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I thought you were going to say the 40s again. I was like, I'm actually deleting you off all social media.
No, I think it's a very nice song. I think my problem with it is that the melody and the verses repeats the same thing again and again. I think it's too much. But the rest of the song I think is really nice. But that for me talks to that. But again, it's another song that live I think works really well. But on record, it doesn't hit quite as much for me.
I also don't absolutely love the melody. Like even the intro melody on piano. Like I like it, but there's something that doesn't really resonate with me. So I had it on a 24. Like I still like it, but. What, Drew? Let's hear it.
Call me when it's number 2.
Number two.
I'm in my feels. I'm realizing that I'm properly an emotional wreck.
Oh my god.
Do you know what? I'm looking at the songs around it. Do you know, I love that song. I love it so much. I love the lyrics. I love the melodies. It's just a hard hitting track. It's the intro track to their album, right?
Yep.
I just think it just works so well as an intro. It's like, and then when it's kind of like a bass drop at the end where it goes,
yeah, that is nice. That is real nice.
And then it like rises and it's like, So yeah, I had it at number 2, man. It's beautiful.
There's a lovely build in there. That's true. Yeah. That is true.
So,
wow.
Okay. My first spicy one by the looks of things.
Number 2.
I think some people will agree, but that's crazy to me. That's crazy.
Oh, that's high.
Yeah.
Okay, number 16, Rain off of Take Me Back to Eden.
Okay.
That's lower than I had it, I think. I had it at number 11.
Oh, damn.
I love that song.
Number 12 for me, Steve.
Oh, I'm the one that brought it down. I put it 26.
Boo. Why? Because it's about coming? I thought you were the metal guy.
I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that theory.
But who knows?
But no, it's a cool song. When we saw it live too, and then the dancers. I don't know. It's a cool song. It just doesn't really blow my mind that much.
It's got the coolest fucking build. The chemical cut that I can get down with, up like the moon and out like the house. Dangerous disposition somehow.
To me, that wasn't cool though.
Coiled up like a man.
Can I move mine down, please?
I actually, if you look back at this, I physically looked away. I looked away.
I was like, okay, let him do a bar or two, and then he just kept going. I was like, Steve, stop. Oh, fucking hell. All right, well.
That's so good. So good.
Yeah,
all right.
I'm moving mine down to 28 now, please.
Yeah, I think that's going to be in the 40s
now. Number 15 is Sugar from Sundowning. That's higher than I expected that to be, actually.
Oh, Sugar's a banger.
Yeah,
it's
that's
good.
A banger.
I had it at 19.
That's the sexy song. People think like Granite sometimes. Sugar's the sexiest.
I never thought of it as a sexy song. I thought he just really liked ice cream.
It's the number one song on the Come Metal playlist.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Sugar.
And then when he
okay, let's all make a pact here to not sing or dance to the songs, okay? Because I want to do it so bad, and I've done it once already. Steve took it to another level, and I'm just gonna stop doing it. All right. I had Sugar at 18, so we're like one apart again, Steve. You'd 17? Yeah?
I was 19, so yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Very close.
Yeah.
Very close.
I like it more than you guys. I had 11.
Okay, almost your top 10. We're on to now number 14, Dark Signs, which is a fucking fabulous song, in my opinion. I had that at number 9. That's a top 10er for me.
Ooh. Yeah, it's a cool. That song's badass. I feel like the Apparition is like taking me back to Eden's Dark Signs. That's how I feel. It's got like a certain coolness to it.
Which one? Sorry, I missed the song that's the Taking Me Back to Eden Dark Signs?
The Apparition.
The Apparition. Interesting.
I feel like it's like Taking Me Back to Eden's
song.
Dark Signs, yeah.
I mistakenly put mine at 17. I have songs that I can see on my list that should be higher than that. So, yeah, mine's at 17. But it was an accident. But like it's probably still top 25 for me. But
yeah, I had it in 19, so we all had it in our top 20 at least.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
All right, next up, 13 ranked, Granite. I fucking love Granite. That's my number 10.
Okay. I'm guessing we're all probably going to agree for the most part, unless you guys have something really high, or two of us have something really high, and then someone else has something like way fucking low, and it averages out.
Possible.
Yeah, I had mine at 16 for Granite.
17.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. The
That
R&B
song fucks.
breakdown.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people
memories.
have to that song, so.
Yeah.
Right on. Okay, next one. 12th best Sleep Token song. The Night Does Not Belong to God. I had that as my number 5.
Yeah,
I love that song. But also, part of this might be when you come on board with Sleep Token. Because, for early adopters, it's like, oh my, like that's a hard song to beat. And when you hear that live, just those opening tones repeating, you're like, oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm guessing I'm the one who probably fucked this a bit. I have it at 23.
Oh, that's low.
But again, now that you say it, it's just not a song that I go back to much, but it is a banger. I'd have it over some of the other tracks that I can see here. I definitely have it over Dark Signs, but I fucked it, so.
The melody is that's a melody that just fucking...
Is that the down, down, down,
yeah,
down,
iconic.
down? Yeah, that comes back in Euclid, yeah.
The tone that they use, too, on the keyboard is just so cool. Like, it's a wicked song. I put it at number 13.
Okay, so pretty up. You are the average.
Again,
our collective thoughts. You're the balance in between me and Drew, who are just all over the fucking shop.
Again, I'm a super average guy.
You're just plugged in, man.
Yeah.
Okay, we're on to the one now that's just missed out of the top 10. At number 11 is Higher from Sundowning.
Okay.
That's my number 11.
Okay, you're on par there. Burp?
I made a YouTube video talking about masterpieces. Higher is my number 3.
Ooh,
I love that. That's like a prog metal rock song right there.
Right.
I love the slow climb and then that ending breakdown and like that after the initial chorus with the drum section to come in and then the dark guitars like.
Yeah,
I've probably fucked my list a bit.
Yeah, I have mine fucked here. I'm looking at songs that are above it and I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm doing that now. I'm remembering the song a little bit better. I had it at number 23.
Oh, get out of here.
Wow. Okay, that's outrageous. There's no like,
Yeah, that's wrong.
there's not even any, like, Jesus Christ.
We had 10 minutes. It was a panic.
We did, but Tyre was like, get in the top 20 at least. Like, I wouldn't have allowed that to happen on my watch, Steve. For fuck's sake. You've had too many boo-boos. Too many. All right.
That's my second strike. Okay, we are now on to the top 10. In at number 10, a fucking banger of a song, Hypnosis.
Yeah.
Right, Drew?
Yeah, I did 7, which I now think I should have had higher in the
I
place
had
of
it
that.
at 14. I'm the one that's lowered that, I think. But
I had it at 15.
Yeah.
It's still a banger though. It's still
so good.
Yeah.
I should have had it at about 40. Looking at my list, yeah, it should have been there, but I just fucked it. Yeah. I think I might have mixed up Higher and Hypnosis just because they both have H's in it. I don't know. Yeah.
Lol.
Maybe. Sleep Token does have a lot of songs with H's at the front.
Yeah.
Do they? Is that a
High
hot take?
Water. I think I see 3. Higher. Hypnosis.
So many. Oh my god.
There's only 3.
But I can't count higher than that, guy.
Wait, hey, yeah.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
Hypnosis,
come on.
Higher, hey, and High Water. Yeah.
Oh, it's funny.
Maybe 4% of the discography.
All right.
It sounded accurate though.
The next one, I think I'm the reason this is as high as it is. In number 9 is the song Jaws, which I adore. That was my first one that I went, holy fucking shit, this band is unfucking believable. It's before Sundown came out. I'd heard the EPs, I'm like, this is great. And then Jaws came out and my mind was completely blown.
Yep.
That one is my number 3.
That song feels like it almost started my reaction channel because Truant made a video for that song and I listened to it. I'm like, oh my god, this song's amazing. And then, yeah, Drew, it doesn't seem like you liked it, but it's my number 6. I love Jaws.
How much did you fuck this, Drew?
No, I was just realizing how much I fucked it in that moment. I have it at 24.
Oh,
Yeah.
But when did you come on board with Sleep Token? What was the
Before This Place Will Become Your Tomb,
Okay.
The Offering was the first song I heard, but I wasn't around when they dropped that album. I think I was around a couple of months after that album came out.
So you might even not really. Did you go back to hear things like Jaws and? EPs or not so much?
No, I listened to it. I never recorded my reaction to some of these songs. No, I have a reaction to Jaws. I do.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, it's a solid song. Maybe there was just so little time, so many good songs. It was just like chaos, and it's not like a big, like I guess memorable song in that way. You know, it's not a big heavy hitter or anything. Is it?
Yeah, I would take a bite and then do.
Oh, that's Offering.
Oh, that's the offer. Sorry.
Oh, Steve. Yeah, so what's Jaws then?
do you guys know what you're talking about?
I'm gonna have to more.
Yeah, Jaws.
How was
is
like
a
Jaws?
proper
It's the
song. Jaws is a proper chill track, you know?
Jaws is the like this.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Thank God you got it right in the second go.
Wicked chorus.
glass, and I will know
No, keep going. Genuine. Like, I actually might.
it's
Like-
you. That one.
The breakdown
keep
is
going.
so good in that song too.
In Jaws.
Yeah, it's got
Okay.
the good galloping rhythm breakdown.
What the fuck? Does that have a
And I'm
breakdown?
not here
Yeah.
to
What am I doing here? It's not a really sexy song, isn't it? Like,
be.
it's one
Save
of those.
who you wanted.
It's like a emo pop metal song.
Oh, yeah. It kind of feels like a Bring Me the Horizon song with a synth in the
Again,
background.
I think like it's one that really hits live. The repetitions hit live. Show me those pretty white jaws. Like the way that
Oh,
loops
yeah,
and
yeah,
loops.
yeah,
is
that
fucking
melody's
epic.
good.
Got the
You know
peanut butter on
what?
the top of your mouth.
Should we
Yeah,
just do
but
a
we're
Sleep
all
Token band?
we sound like Creed though. Like the way we're doing it.
Anytime I sing, I just sound like Creed. That's me.
Show me those pretty white jaws.
girls. Oh yeah.
All right, people are clicking off now. Let's go on to number 8. A favorite off of Take Me Back to Eden by many people, Vor.
Oh, that was a weird reaction.
At number 8. I had it in my number 12. Great song.
Someone's got that pretty high then, right? I've got it at 15.
Probably Burb. He likes the
Burb.
heavy shit.
I think that song's fucking amazing.
The chorus. That's one of my favorite Sleep Token choruses.
And then
That
when
chorus is
the
fucking
double kicks and the gent guitars and then the high pitched sing.
What did you have it at?
Number 4, baby.
Woo!
That's the chorus. It's let's get swallowed. That's that one, right? Oh
Yeah. Only sung better, right?
Not in the way like
reverb.
NSYNC sings it like you did, but
So let's get swallowed whole.
All right, the chorus.
sorry.
Let's move on to number
shot.
7 is an epic of a song, Ascensionism. I had that as my number 13. So up there, but not as high as the average. Who had that higher?
Burb's got that in top 5, I'm guessing. Mine was at 10.
yeah, I gave that my song of the year in 2023, so it's number 2.
Woo! Damn.
That song is
We've got
sweet.
two reveals. Two
I-
number 2s revealed.
That one's got the really hard, like auto-tune R&B bit. That's quite a thing.
Yeah, you know who sang that at karaoke in front of 200 people in Mexico when he was drunk off tequila?
No,
Yeah, I have a
need
great
the
video
footage?
of it. I'm just like going off. Like,
we need the footage. I'm gonna cut it
I
into this
have the footage.
episode.
I have the footage. The thing was, I butchered it as expected, but it was my birthday, so people were like cheering me on and going, like, yeah. So it was like
best.
the energy was great. But the coolest part about all that was like the day after, I'm going to like the pool bar, grabbing a beer, and just like, hey, you did the karaoke thing. I'm like, yeah. Like, what song was that? And everyone
No
asked me
way.
what the band
Sick.
and the song was. A lot of people discovered Sleep Token that night.
Well, you must have sold it pretty well then, man. I need to see this vocal performance.
Who made you like this? Who inflicted your body? Can I please see the video? I've not seen it. I have to see this. That sounds
I'll
fucking
put the
wild.
video in our little Discord chat. Yeah.
Amazing.
Nice. Sick.
The world needs to see that.
I don't know
Okay,
about that, but yeah.
just outside of the top 5, in the number 6 spot, another epic from Sleep Token, Take Me Back to Eden. I had that as my number 4. I think it's an incredible song.
Yeah, I had
Okay.
6 on the money.
Mm,
So I guess Burb's like 8-ish to average it out.
12.
Oh,
Cool.
oh, that
Okay.
makes no sense. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Hey, it's still a
Sounds
banger.
great.
There's other longer songs like The Ascensionism that I like a little more.
Interesting. Yeah. They're next to each other.
Yeah.
They're equally as
The
good.
sound of the birds, though, at the beginning, so cool.
I
It's
was just
the
about to say.
atmosphere, right? I mean, birds.
The heaviness at the end, fuck me.
Yeah.
I find
just
the
a
heaviness
beautiful
at the
song.
end just, I don't know. I like a breakdown higher a little bit more where it like gradually builds up. Where like, and Take Me Back to Eden was just like a quick 180, which is, it's cool, but I think that's another reason why I don't love that song as much as others.
To me, I feel like that breakdown is like the culmination of all of the songs prior to it. It's like that's that moment that it leads into, just like bang. That's how I see it.
Yeah, that's a good point. And then Euclid
Well-
is just like that ending to the trilogy kind of thing.
Yeah. But no, it's a fucking sick song. I think we all agree. Like, you know.
I love that. It's the first time I've heard Vessel say something that's kind of like badass fuck you, being like, I'll take a pound of your flesh before you take a piece of my pay cut. It's like, oh shit. That's such a like badass rapper thing to do. That's that song.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it is. No, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that, to be honest. Like the actual lyrical
like
content of it, but I love the song. But yeah,
right.
Look, Vessel writes incredible lyrics, but when he starts talking about cold cuts, that's where he loses me a little bit.
yeah, I still don't fucking yeah.
I
There is
liked it. Fucking
yeah.
badass.
Yeah, like I think the flow and the way the song moves is sick, but the lyrical content is a bit like, what are we talking about here? Yeah, I was like, what did he say?
He did his best to channel that badass vibe. I love it.
Yeah. He's trying.
Okay, we're into the top 5 now. These are the 5 best Sleep Token songs according to science,
Ooh.
which is us at the Metal Roundup.
Some math, though, some actual math.
There's some math involved.
Yeah.
The 5th best Sleep Token song is Alkaline off of This Place We Become Your Tomb. I love that song. I had it at number 8. I think it's a very complete fucking great song. Who had that higher to bring that up?
Pound that fist, Steve. Number 8, baby.
4 for me. 4 for me.
Okay.
I just have great memories of that song coming out and really fucking with it.
Yeah.
So,
It's
yeah.
such a
It
good
kind of
song.
stands out as a standalone. It feels like quite a unique song in a unique discography for me. It kind of has a bit of everything. Has great melodies, has like a real like kind of heavy groove to it as well. and it's got that like ethereal atmosphere as well. So it just kind of has everything for me. So yeah, I love Alkaline.
When the initial guitars come in, when he goes like, "Let's talk about chemistry."
Yeah, yeah. There's something about like it's one of the only videos they have where you actually see Vessel as well. So there's a bit of like lore
He's
behind
got
it as well.
superpowers as well. It's
Yeah,
kinda-
yeah,
kinda
yeah.
mad.
It's sick.
I think they probably regret that now, but
I will say, yeah, the whole superpower thing was a little too much. Like, I like it how they kind of like don't show themselves in videos too much.
Yeah, I think
I prefer visualizers at this stage. For that band, I kind of don't really want.
Exactly right. Imagine Vessel
for sure.
Imagine Vessel doing like a Falling in Reverse video where he's just like on with these big buildings and like laser eyes.
Yeah, keep
Or
it
like
discreet.
Westlife walking up to a microphone and like arms.
Yeah, I think the opening synth in Alkaline, I think, is their best synth work that I can think of. The bow, bow, bow. It just gives me
cool.
chills the way that song opens. It's so sick.
I love that, man. It's
a
simple,
good
but it's the
intro song.
tone and the
Yeah, and like the
Getting the
shot of
mood.
Vessel sitting in the chair, just like beside in front of the fireplace. It's just it's epic.
Also, lyrically, I think it's really cool the way it plays
Oh,
and
yeah.
things, and there's like equative bits and pieces. I think it's a
Yeah.
good intro song for someone who's not heard Sleep Token. It kind of gives you a tour of their sound. And
Yeah,
in a
for sure.
digestible kind of way too. It's
Yeah.
And fun fact, the first time I ever heard that song was live. They played it at Download Festival in 2021, where festivals were not happening. It was like a pilot festival. So I heard it live, being like, holy shit, it's a new song, but I can't really take it in because it's weird because it's like live. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Did he still do that thing where he steps to the mic like?
I don't remember.
What is it? What is this movement?
You
new
saw
to
it
me.
live when he like does the slow steps to the mic.
I was in the fucking bleachers about a mile
might-
away from it. I
he
can't
might-
see shit. I've got my glasses on.
He does
might
it all
not
the
have done
time.
it. Okay.
Okay, right.
Anyway.
Maybe I need to start paying more attention to shit, man.
Yeah. Or not. All right. Now, number 4, best song by Sleep Token is Chokehold off of Take Me Back to Eden. I had that as my number 6, which I thought was high. I think that's a fucking amazing song. It's got a great shuffle drum beat to it. Very complete song. It was the first track that we heard of Take Me Back to Eden, and it got me so fucking excited. And I love it.
Number 5, baby.
Okay. I had it 9.
Ooh.
9 for me.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. Great song. But again, just kind of one of those songs that just falls down because of how good the other songs are to me. It's nothing about like, it doesn't really lose points anywhere. It's just, I prefer some other songs.
All of us top 10'd it,
Yeah.
which is something.
Yeah.
Drew
Great
didn't
memories
top
with it as well.
5 it though.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Like, I think maybe because it was the first song back, it maybe has higher like regards in my mind. I guess like because it was the first song and it was such a big moment, and it like blew them up at the very start. It was like, oh shit, Sleep Token are back. So yeah, still solid.
Yeah.
Very, very good. All right, we're into the top 3 now.
Oh shit. I feel like
The next one,
yeah.
number 3, according to us 3 together, is my number 1, which is Euclid.
Okay. So we know. I guess me and Burr both have to have it at number 3 then, because we both. I know we
of
both
you
know
does.
each other's number
Well,
2.
So
yeah.
I'm probably the one that screwed it up for everyone. I had this at number 9.
What the fuck?
I don't even think that's a hot take. You guys put higher and vor and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is
Extensionism.
the outro to their biggest album ever.
It's a
Even
great
without that,
song.
it is just so insanely beautiful from start to finish. Like, that is a perfect song.
Yeah, I have to agree
Yeah,
with-
I
agree with Steve on that one.
enjoy Alkaline, Jaws, Chokehold, Vor, Higher, Ascensionism more than that song.
Wow. I mean, they're all good songs, though. That's part of the problem here. But
What a time to go heel. Mr. Average turns heel at the very last minute.
Oh, I feel
Euclid!
if this makes me heal,
the
then
one
let's
you go
go.
That's the one you go out on. God damn. I had Euclid at number 3.
okay.
Euclid's my number 3.
Yeah. No. What a song.
You guys are so
What a- it's-
soft.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I'm like, what
true. It's still, I believe, the only time I've ever cried in a reaction because of a song. I think
Yeah.
that's the only time that's happened.
I never even copped the callback to The Night Does Not Belong to God when I first checked it out. I think I was just on such a buzz that I just wasn't paying attention to anything, just losing my mind. But I just fully burped into the microphone. It's the first time it's ever happened. Sorry.
Is it?
Professional.
Right. Top 2 songs. In at number 2, to the delight of all the baddies on TikTok, is The Summoning. Now, I had that as my number 7.
Oh.
True.
Number 5.
Oh.
Bird, is this your one?
Yeah, I'm going to be generic and say this is my number 1.
Okay.
I think it's the most. I think it's a modern metal classic. Like I've mentioned, this is like Tool's Schism or something.
Okay, yeah, I can see
it's progressive. It's sure. The baddies like the ending, but the first like 3 minutes of that song are just amazing. Like kind of technical metal and a Deftones-y almost chorus, and then the bridge, which is so like proggy with the synths. It's such a wicked song.
I think the bridge is where it loses me a little bit, because if I'm listening to it, I'm like, oh, I gotta kind of, I have to be ready for fucking mad heaviness and the great. I love the start of that song, and I love the ending. But I have to kind of wait for the ending to come through the like chilled bit, which is kind of lose. But it's still, I'm top 10ing it. It's a fucking amazing song.
Yeah.
Undeniably amazing song.
Yeah, number 5 for me. It is sick. Again, great memories when it came out the day after Chokehold, and it just being even more mind-blowing than Chokehold. I was like, what the fuck? Like, even by their standards, I was like, this is mental. Like, that like section in the bridge, just so sick.
I will also say it's one of the few Sleep Token songs that's really exciting on guitar. Like, when I learned it and just following along, it's fun. And then it has a solo, too. Like, maybe it's the guitar nerd in me that also likes it for that.
No, I mean, we are splitting hairs here. We love a lot of these songs, right? And I think Drew makes a good point. Like, Chokehold was incredible. The Summoning took that to another level. Yeah. Like, as something to enjoy first time round, it just blows the cobwebs out of your skull. It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
But I think I come back to, I think I enjoy from start to finish Chokehold more than the Summoning, because of the absolute journey that is. I think I need to be in a little bit of a mood for it. But it's an incredible song. Yeah. Incredible. And number 2 overall, according to the Metal Roundup, officially.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we know what's number 1 because we haven't mentioned this song yet. And it's an absolute heater. The Offering is the greatest Sleep Token song, according to us on average. Now, Burb is pulling a bit of a face. Where did you have it ranked, Burb? It was my number 2.
7.
It's
a banger, but off Sundowning, I actually like higher more.
Wow. But The Offering is just so fucking filthy. It's just...
Oh, that hits so stupidly hard live.
The guitar tones in that. Jesus.
First ever Sleep Token song as well. So I have that special place in my heart with it. But like, I've also just not heard a better song from all my trying. There's no song that hits as hard as that for me.
Maybe I just like the progressiveness to some of these songs, like the Summoning too, all the different parts, and then Higher. I like all the different moving parts. The Offering only has like 4 main pieces, I feel like. Yeah. But you're not wrong. It hits. Yeah. That's why it's at number 7 for me.
Yeah.
Like, it hits. And when hearing it live too.
Oh, yeah. Live.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of why I had Atlantic at my number 2 spot, because I was like, The Offering gives me everything I want from Sleep Token just across the board. It has like the beautiful melodies, the emotion, the heaviness. It has a bit of everything. And then I guess Atlantic is like the polar opposite. It's very like, it's quite sad. It's emotional as well. But so I just put Atlantic at number 2 because like, if I had to choose 2 songs, that'll kind of just cover all bases. For me, it's The Offering and Atlantic. Maybe Alkaline could be up to a little bit higher as well, but it's still top 5.
The Offering isn't a very emotional song. I don't really recall what the lyrics are. Kind of angry lyrics, but it's just like it's. Well,
I mean, just the actual delivery as well. Some of the vocals are fucking insane. Like some of the falsettos from Vessel are just like so good. But yeah, so I've nailed it. The number 1. Let's go.
Was that your number 1?
That was my number 1. Yeah.
Ah, look at you.
Let's go.
You redeemed yourself. After you fucked us with the Euclid. What's wrong?
Let's go! Steve, you were the only one that had the absolute outrageous shouts in this, okay? There was a few like questionable ones, but you just took the piss. What was it that you had at like 42?
Oh,
Apparition?
I had the Apparition pretty low,
Holy
along
moly.
with Are You Really Okay? Also quite low for me.
Oh, yeah, that's understandable, but the Apparition's crazy. I think that's the only thing that you might catch hands for in the comments, but other than that, I think we're all right.
Catch hands.
Catch digital hands.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm happy with that, man. I'll take the number 1 spot. Let's go. But it doesn't really mean anything, does it? It's just between the three of us. But I think that's going to be a lot of people's number 1.
From Hey Ya to The Offering, there's a lot to enjoy.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah. Hello, dog.
Oh yeah, there he is. He's barking right now. I know, boy. I know. What's your favorite Sleep Token song? The Summoning?
And soon, hopefully, we'll have more
Oh yeah.
Oh
to
yeah.
slide in.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see. It's gonna be tough to top though, man. I mean, where do they go from here? It's just.
But I've said that. Because I said the same thing. And then my brother was like, you fucking said that after Sundowning? And then you said that after,
Yeah.
you know, like it's
True.
They just keep actually doing the next level shit. I'm not worried anymore. It's gonna be great.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You made a good point the other day when we were talking about it. I don't know where we were talking about it. Was it just in Discord or maybe on another podcast? What you said that, like, you don't think that Vessel would be content with putting stuff out that he isn't 100% satisfied. They're on the same level as Taking Back to Eden. So it's kind of like just trusting in his process that it will be as enjoyable as the last stuff. Because I'm sure he's very aware of how much they've blown up, and that's a lot of pressure. So it's like this needs to be a bit of faith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's been pressure probably felt on each album because everyone has enjoyed them to a fever along the way that they've been discovered. But there can't be anything more than this one because this is what's happened to them during the Take Me Back to Eden album release is so a different universe to what they would have been ready for.
Yeah.
This has got the most ears waiting for it. I can't imagine he's getting a lot of sleep. Like the man, he's still a human being. He's just like, fucking hell. What if this is the one where we're like, oh no, I'm out. Like that must just. Maybe he doesn't care. I mean, at least he's kind of masked, so fucking whatever. But this is the world's waiting for this. Really,
Yeah. But there's got to be something quite nice about having the mask and the identity to hide behind in that whole situation.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
There's like an element of like this is not me almost. You know, it's kind of like separating himself from the actual art. So maybe it's not as like it's True Fortune that's we're waiting on. You know, it's a different like you know.
Are you Vessel? Did you just out yourself, bro?
I'm saying nothing. Saying nothing.
Wait. We heard
Sounds
you
like
sing
Vessel
earlier.
when he sings.
You're not.
Yeah.
We know it's not either of the three of us.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah.
Man. Do you know
Good
what?
job.
For those who've been listening and watching and enjoying this, let us know in the comments what your top 10 are. And if there's any that you completely locked in with our average scores, let us know. Did anyone have The Offering as their number 1? I mean, I guess if you retroactively do it, doesn't really count. Then you can have Bragging Rights with Drew.
Yeah.
Cheers.
And if anyone
sure.
had Euclid out of their top 3, you're cancelled.
Is there a
No,
way
I
that we can?
think we could be buddies. If it's in the top 10 at least. If it's not in the top 10, then you're canceled.
Yeah.
But that was a bit of a fun task, 10 minutes. That's not a lot of time to rank one of your favorite bands in the universe's songs, their entire discography. It was kind of a fun exercise. And largely, we had a consensus here, which is great. Surprising, but great.
We all like Sleep Token. Who would have thought?
Shock.
Whoa.
Good job, team.
Wow. What a shocker.
Yeah. That was fun. And we can do this with so many other bands' discographies when they drop new albums, Fun times.
Great stuff. Well, folks, it has been a joy as ever to catch up with you and talk about our very favorite band as a collective. I mean, it is how we all met, was that Wembley Arena gig in London. So it makes sense that we visit that as we're building up to the new music coming out from them, hopefully soon. Hashtag House Viridian. Let's see how we do. Oh, on that, are you both House Viridian or are you the Feathered, whatever the fuck?
I'm House Viridian. Sword Gang. All day, baby.
Burp?
I love the lore and everything. You guys know that. I
didn't
mean,
do it.
sign up for any of that.
Burp!
I'm homeless.
House Viridian.
Let's fucking go. I think most people are House Viridian because you just automatically click on like the left one. Cause
Yeah, I think
like
it was
the
just
first one in the email.
Yeah. I don't know.
And swords.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you gotta really assess yourself if you're picking a fucking feather or whatever it is. What is it? It's a leaf. No, it's not.
It's
I
a
said it was a
feather.
leaf originally. It's a feather. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, is it a leaf?
No, it's
thought
not.
it was a feather.
I originally thought it was a leaf, and then everyone told me it was a feather, and I was like, "Yeah, you're dead."
You
right.
guys
It's
enjoy
completely not a
living in
leaf.
your houses. I like. Maybe I don't like to give my information to Sleep Token. That's why.
Yeah, just
They're
collecting that
selling. Yeah,
information.
they're selling your information. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't tell us your information. Why do you want ours?
Yeah.
Yeah, good point. Very good point. Just no one gets involved, and they can't release a single based on their picks. Like, well, no one's doing this, so
Yeah, fun. All right, folks. Well, stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed if you aren't already to the Metal Roundup here on YouTube or on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. And we'll have some more fun metal chat for you very soon.
Adios.
Bye.
Peace.